Welcome to my channel. This is Real Talk Podcast, where we dive into honest conversations, real stories, and practical English learning tips. Let's get started.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're exploring how beginners can really get started with learning English. We've been looking at descriptions from, well, basically a podcast focused on this area.
Right.
And our mission really is to pull out the valuable stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the tips, the resources that could genuinely help if you're just starting out or maybe want to boost those foundational skills.
Yeah. And what's interesting straight away is the core of this source we looked at. It seems to be interviews with native English speakers,
Okay, yeah.
which, suggests it's not just about textbooks. It's about hearing the language, well, how it's actually spoken.
That makes sense. Getting that natural rhythm.
Exactly. For a beginner, that kind of exposure, even if you don't catch every single word at first, it can be incredibly valuable for intonation and flow.
Absolutely. And it seems designed for, well, beginners and people looking to get more fluent. Promising is packed with info to help you along the way. And they mention more episodes are planned, so it sounds like a growing resource.
Which is good. Consistency helps.
Right. Now, they do encourage listeners to like, share, subscribe, the usual stuff.
Yeah, which kind of signals they're trying to build a community, doesn't it? A supportive space.
I think so. And they also really stress making English learning accessible and enjoyable.
Which is just crucial, isn't it, for sticking with it? Motivation.
Totally. They seem to cover a lot, too. Things like everyday conversation skills.
Right, and business English, even travel phrases.
So it sounds like whether you're prepping for a trip or maybe a job interview or just want to chat.
There's likely something relevant there for you.
It's also great they highlight things like interactive quizzes
Hmm.
and pronunciation challenges.
Yeah, and themed vocabulary videos. It's more than just listening, it's active.
Exactly. Like doing a quick quiz after learning some greetings, that probably makes it stick better than just, reading a list.
Precisely. And the cultural angle, using music, movies, pop culture references, that's a really smart way to make vocabulary memorable.
Associating it with things you already like or know.
Yeah, you hear a phrase in a song you love and suddenly it clicks in your brain much easier.
Makes total sense. And they focus on showing how to use English in real situations. That sounds key for building confidence.
Definitely. It's one thing to know hello, how are you?
Right.
But seeing it used naturally in a conversation makes you more likely to try it out yourself.
True. What about those trickier bits? Like idioms.
Yeah, they mentioned that too. A series on idioms, slang, expressions. Understanding those nuances really deepens your comprehension.
Like knowing break a leg isn't literal.
Exactly. Or that chill just means relax. It's that layer beyond the dictionary definition. They even mention specific things like British humor or American slang.
So acknowledging the variations. Nice.
Shows an awareness that English isn't just one single thing.
And it sounds like they're really pushing the community idea, encouraging people to share progress, ask questions.
Participate in challenges, yeah. That sense of doing it together can be so motivating, can't it?
Oh, definitely. Especially when you're tackling something new. It feels less isolating.
That shared journey, that support network, and that final push to subscribe, get notifications, it reinforces that idea of ongoing learning, being part of that community.
Making English learning part of your, as they put it, daily vibe. Integrating it.
Yeah, fitting it into your life.
So for you listening, what we're seeing here is the value in, well, immersing yourself in real conversations, finding methods you actually enjoy.
And that actively engage you, yeah, not just passive stuff.
Right. And connecting with other learners for that support.
So maybe consider this. How could you actively bring in those cultural elements, music, film, whatever interests you, and maybe engage with some kind of learning community? Like what specific bits of English-speaking cultures grab your attention? And could exploring those actually, speed up your progress and make the whole journey feel more rewarding, something to think about?
Definitely food for thought. Thanks for diving in with us today.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time on Real Talk Podcast.